Hi friends, today we are gonna make a very interesting and very simple, delicious Rajasthani cuisine called gatte ki sabji. It's a very common dish in popularly in Rajasthan state, and nowadays a lot of states across north are used to they enjoy eating this delicious dish. So for that, the main ingredient of the gatte is the besan, where we have taken around 2 cups of besan. This is the measuring cup I am using for taking the besan. We have taken some chopped coriander leaves, little bit of cooking soda, curd. This is a paste of tomatoes, like around 2 large size tomatoes, 3 green chilies and half inch of ginger, all the masales and oil. So initially, to start the gatte ki sabji ka process, first we have to make the gatte or the dough. So for that, we are gonna mix this besan, cooking soda, little bit of curd, chili powder, salt, turmeric powder, and make it into a very nice and soft dough. From that we will start making our gattes. So let's start first mixing it in a bowl. For that I am taking this bowl, flat bowl to mix it. We'll add the besan first. To this we are going to add a little bit of cooking soda. You can add ajwain also if you have. Slight jeera we are adding, slight salt, one-fourth spoon red chili powder, because we are again gonna add it in the gravy, so this is just for the gatte. 1/4 spoon of turmeric powder. That's all. First we will mix it and slowly we will add the curd into it. Now also you can add, but a very small pinch. To this we are going to add curd. I'm just taking around small spoon, 1 and then 2 spoon of curd. We will mix this mixture. We will add water slightly at the end, not from the initial stage, because this dough we have to make it in a very soft way. It should not be too hard or too soft. If in case you add more water, it will become the pakoda sort of batter, which is not the perfect mixture for this sabji. So let's mix it well now and make it. You can see our gatte ki dough is ready. We have little bit oiled it so that the entire mixture comes out very properly. You can see the softness here. It's not that hard, that's too soft also. It's just like the roti chapati base that you make. So what we are going to do is we'll just keep it aside for 10 to 15 minutes now, so that it sets up, and then after that I'll show the next process of how to make the long gatte out of it. Friends, you can see our dough that we have kept for 10 minutes is already done now. We'll just little bit mash it well. It's little oily, so it's okay. It's not sticking to our hands because we have greased oil very clearly and very properly here. Now we will start making long logs, long thick logs from this dough, and then put it in a hot boiling water. Here you can see I have taken water in a pan. I've kept it to boil for some time. Once the logs are ready, we will start putting it one by one in this water. So we'll just start making the logs from this dough. हमने उस आटे के बेसन के डो से आप देख रहे 3 लोइयाँ बनाई हुई हैं, जैसे हम रोटी चपाती के लिए बनाते हैं. अब इसको हम हाथों से ही थोड़ा सा बेल के इसको थोड़ा लॉन्ग फॉर्म में लाने की कोशिश करेंगे इन फॉर्म ऑफ लॉग्स. Friends, you can see so nicely we have made this gatte rolls. Very simple and easy to make. Just you have to take the dough and just roll it in between both of your hands and make it in this form of log shape. Now you can see the water started boiling. We will put our logs into the the gatte into this boiling water one by one, because the water, when it starts boiling, and if you put all the 3 logs together, the temperature might not be uniform for all the logs or all the gattes across. So we'll just put it one by one. We'll put our first log here in the boiling water. Just after 2 minutes, we'll put the other one. We'll put the second log. After 2 minutes, we'll put the third log. And then let it boil for around 12 to 14 minutes. Friends, you can see we have taken out our gattes from the boiling water. It's done. It's completely soft and very nicely cooked in the boiling water. And we have also kept this water aside. We are not throwing it out because it's a basin water, and we will be using it while making the gravy. So the next step is we'll start the gravy process, and meanwhile we will just cut these gattes into small slices. We are gonna cut these gattes into slices. See, you can see so nicely it's done. You can even make smaller logs also. This is how you're gonna cut all the gattes. Beautiful. You can see the softness. It's not at all hard. I'm sure while it goes to the gravy, it will be very soft and very tasty. Ideally, gattes are made very small, but I've made it little large. That's okay. Shape doesn't matter. You can make it even into smaller shapes. Our gattes, you can see, is very nicely done. We have cut it into slices. Now we are gonna start the gravy process. To start the gravy process, you can see we have taken oil in a pan. We have heated it up in this kadhai. You can use refined oil also. Here I am using mustard oil. To this I will add slight jeera, few curry leaves, and little bit of hing. We have just lowered the temperature here so that our masalas don't get burnt. Now we are gonna add a couple of more masalas into this. First we will be adding haldi, turmeric powder, slight coriander powder, red chili powder, about 3 spoons because we want spiciness in the gravy. You can keep it as your wish. We give all these masalas a very nice stir. On a low flame always, just take a caution so that our masalas don't get burnt off. Now to this, I am going to add the tomato, garlic and green chilies paste, or the puree that we have kept. We'll mix this all and make it into a nice gravy so that the tomatoes start releasing oil. To this, I am also going to add slight salt because since we have added tomatoes, here goes the salt. Our tomato gravy is ready. Now at this stage we are gonna slightly add the curd slowly, not one at a time, slowly, and give it a nice stir accordingly so that the dahi फटना नहीं चाहिए. डालते जाएं और मिलाते जाएं ग्रेवी में. रेस्ट ऑफ द दही को इस पर ऐड कर देंगे और इसमें हल्का सा पानी डाल के इसे ऐड कर देंगे. कीप स्टीयरिंग इट. Our dahi gravy is almost done. Now we will add a little more water in it because our gattes are a basin, and when it goes to the gravy, it actually absorbs a lot of water. So just to balance it, we will take for the time being, we will keep it in a thinner consistency so that our gattes once goes into the gravy, it absorbs the water and becomes thick. To this, if you remember, we have kept the basin water in which we have boiled the gattes. It is that water which I am using to make the gravy little bit thinner. I've told you, that's up to your wish. You can use the water or not, but it's better to add it because it has the basin content into it. It's not some tap water that you're using. To this, I'll slightly add fresh coriander leaves. Since we have added a lot of water, I'll add salt also accordingly. Little bit of red chili powder, slight. Now we are gonna add the garam masala also. So, 1.5 spoon, and we'll give it a nice stir. It's already started to a boil. Now it's time to add the gattes that we have kept here. We'll give it a nice stir. Now it will start absorbing the water here, and the masalas will go inside the gatte of the basin. Now we will cover the lid and leave it for around 5 minutes. Again, gatte sabji is almost done. Just garnish it with fresh green coriander leaves. You can have it with rotis, chapati, naan or rice also. It's very nice and very delicious dish. Please try this recipe out, guys. If you like it, do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel Cook with Prerna for more interesting recipes. Thank you. Take care.